reason I teach grade 1 and I love it so much is because there's magic that happens in grade 1.
Well, I actually just entered grade 1 at the time of the Right to Read inquiry, so I wanted to implement the best program available to my students.
And we all start at a certain place.
It's being more precise about how we approach things. And we have seen shifts in terms of skill set moving forward at a pace that's more in line to where we want kids to be.
When there's a silent E at the end of a word, the magic E jumps over and makes that I long. So let's read this word together.
Bite.
Bite. If I was to remove the E, what would this spell? Bit. That's not a word.
Well, Tier 1 intervention would be what we're doing for the whole class, and that is something that is a structured, systematic approach to teaching that is considered to be good for all of the students.
You try to catch as many of the kids as you can in those whole group settings.
Now, I have a picture for this one. Who can tell me what picture this is? Lily.
No. Oh, I know that.
Let me turn it this way and maybe you'll know what this is. Your parents might use it at home to make shirts look really nice. Ava?
Iron.
An iron.
Yeah, I know what irons are.
Do you?
And it goes on that.
On the long eye or the short eye side?
Long
The
eye.
long eye. Iron.
Because we have our scope and sequence that everyone's following, we can actually track them as they progress from step to step to step.
It always focuses on different spelling rules or phonemic awareness routines. They have things like visual drills and auditory drills, so you're practicing both reading what you see and then also writing what you hear.
Okay, the first word I would like you to spell is rip. Rip. We teach one concept, we move on, but then we go back to the same concept. So this is what your board should look like. Remember that the P is like a fishing ship, so it should be lower on your line. So lower it if it's too high. A lot of the activities have hands-on sensory aspects to it that gets them involved and interested. Okay, now we're going to change rip into ripe. What do we need to add to make it spell ripe?
All the magnet play, all the dry erase board play, that's really going to help them solidify their skill set.
There might be students who, after each lesson, they've got it. They don't need any more support, so they can work on tasks independently. That's when I can bring in more of those Tier 2 interventions, which would be modifying or changing, adapting slightly.
You can begin to pull and draw kids over.
The literacy coach will come into my room and support certain students while I'm moving throughout the classroom and supporting anyone with whatever needs they have at the time.
Og.
Fog.
Next one, did.
The Tier 2 intervention doesn't have to be a big, long 15-minute, 20-minute meeting. It's just the few minutes you can have here and there. They add up over time.
I'm gonna say some sounds. You tell me the word that I'm saying, okay? Ready? In.
Fish.
Okay. Hit. Bring them down. There we go.
It's just part of what we do every day, so it doesn't seem different or alienating to any student because that's just the norm in our classroom. I pull.
When it doesn't come naturally, you need those interventions to happen because you can't leave those kids behind.
And then it honestly just falls into place and it pays off.
Don't worry about it being perfect. Don't worry about getting through every step of the lesson on the first day, even the first week.
And there's going to be those ups and downs as you go, and sometimes you're going to think, this is not happening. And then just when you think this is not happening, something, that grade 1 magic happens again.